It was all a dream on the scene, making mean.
Then I came along and changed everything.
From ciphers to diapers,
Green jiggly
but the
thing.
grind don't stop.
We just got a bigger team.
All the way to the top.
Mom, what does that mean?
The time is now or never. We the dream team.
How can I get paid for this?
What's up, guys? It's your girl Lyric Kane, aka Nene, aka whatever it is that you want to call me, back with yet another reaction video. As requested in the comment section underneath one of my other videos, today I will be reacting to Royce the 5'9", Still Waiting, featuring Nick Grant and I'm gonna say Elzhi or Elzhi. Not really sure, but you already know the original video link will be in the description box down below, as well as all of my social media links. Make sure that you follow us on IG, Best Friends Since Birth. Also check out my music page on IG, Lyric Kane Official. Also in the description box down below, you'll be able to find my other YouTube channel. All right, make sure that you head over there and check out my music if you like what you hear, and her music. If you like what you hear, then go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe and turn on notifications so that you don't miss out on all of my latest music videos, original songs, cover songs, remixes, challenges, and live performances. With that being said, I got my pen and my paper. All right, back to what we were doing. We're going to go ahead and get right into the audio. Let me adjust the volume, and let's do it. I lied. All right, now let's get into it.
I'm still waiting on you. Yes, I'm still waiting on you. Yes,
Got like Jay-Z vibes to it.
I'm still waiting on you.
Who's that sample from?
Yeah, I'm still waiting on you niggas to inspire me. Lately I've been feeling like retiring, UBSing. I take a pull from the Romeo and Juliet, just like if niggas ain't leveling hiring. UPS's. I'm challenging y'all niggas to move the needle. If not, fuck it, I made enough, it's cool with me though. The quickest way to have you pimping in doubt is to let the hibachi chef throw a shrimp in your mouth. That's a flag like it's Crips in the house. Fag like a dick in the spout. Past life itching just to come out. All of y'all just be telling them lies. Most exciting thing that y'all can do is jump out of the closet, yelling surprise. I'm a product of Funkadelic in Parliament. I blow the roof off and make all your chicks suck my doggy dick. I give you niggas a Mardi Gras full of martyrs to party with. It's apparent I slaughter you and your guardian. So tell your muscle I make a doctor open him up and button him looking like a skeleton wearing a cardigan. Now who the fuck want it? Now if you who got the back or who the fuck want it, bro? I got the scolio. Y'all niggas be wanting too much dough, slow your roll. I don't know how much I'll loan ya, I'm not OVO. Whoa, for those who trying to live the rough life, pistol through your clothes, slugs ripping through your cashmere. Give a nigga a $1.50 like I'm the cashier. Leave us left for the beef, resting in peace. You tough, right? I'll punch a nigga to Timbuktu. I got a drum, I'll front a nigga $10 too. The outcome of playing big bank to little bank with me will probably be 100,000 to $10 too. Y'all only savage on the mollies, acting like your life is violent. I'm catapulting bodies, catching them like a virus. Try to violate me, my ETA is a major scene, and it'll be the day, it'll be the GTA wasted screen.
I'm
Yeah. I mean, you know, I want some Detroit players, you know?
still waiting on you. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on you. Yes, still waiting on you.
Yeah. Check. I can tell by your dress code, you extra hoe. I guess the rap game's about who flex the most. All these funny niggas with cloudy jury at these award shows. Was never rich, but dropping gems to poor souls. Top a supermodel, she bound anymore. It's cold, screaming with my head in her box. It ain't a Vogue pose. God's favorite, a public enemy. Love my women in all flavors. If I made it, we all made it. Pac reincarnated, spitting on can fuck 'em. But I'm just me, I never claim to be the toughest. Ain't gotta tell fake dope stories for you to love them. Blood rushing like when a Russian is hugging a Kalishnikov bussin'. Cousin used to tease me, call me crack baby. Tell him nothing changed, still dope baby. Lately I ain't for the monkey shit. Shooters with banana clips dumping them. Catch them slipping and peel them up at the family functioning. Tell me who I'm up against, I run this shit. Nigga, the only thing could kill a legend is a double dish. Ride on them. Me and Nickel 9 on ya. You know I snuck the thing in this bitch just like a foreigner. Pay no mind, it's no biggie, but shit I'm warning ya. The way I ball gon' make a nigga cornier. Tell the coroners come, baby, that's been a murder. Never was underrated, nigga, I'm more unheard of. You out of line, like you ain't got a lot of drive. You fuck around and clash with some niggas you idolize. Bottom line, I'm a man with a lot of pride. Got my mama's eyes. From the ghetto, I'm traumatized. Where will I confide? As I watch my demons menage, screaming I'm alive. Life is a freak, I put faith in this lady, mama lied. I just signed on a dotted line. This for rappers who look like they get sodomized. You out of time.
I'm poisonous pesticide, extra wide nostrils, hostile and vexicide. It's the chainsaw massacre, Texaside in a Lexus fried, doing donuts as if I grabbed the coffee with it for breakfast. The shit I write and make you ball up your fist to fighting. Take off on a nigga, make him think he missed the flight, so you shouldn't ignore me then. I could trade lines with Scorpion, or pretend I'm not Kevorkian, just as dorky twin, and I ain't got a lock without sticking the dorky in. Cause I got this in the bag like apartment 4B when Jigga was a hustler, who later wrote about it on the intro to End My Lifetime and use a customer. Not accustomed to how I'm on the cusp of greatness and at the top of the food chain. I can hump the waitress and how you do these dishes. I'm truly vicious. I know you wish my life sucked and death blew me kisses, but I'm extra closer to the Testarossa. The best supposed to make you sick to your stomach till you possess an ulcer. You know my reputation. Who in your camp wanna step to Jason? A sick disease that cut into you like 6 degrees of separation. You'll find there's more lines in this rhyme than the brick of keys that any crime unit would be quick to seize from some high rollers who are thick as thieves, who love the top dog and how he flick his fleas. Now I can give you food for thought before a fricasees, or I can just rub you out like 2 crickets' knees. They rather see me catch a murder charge instead of Jamaica at the spot on my 3rd massage. Living a life that's in need of a narration. Give me the spotlight, you can keep the interrogation at the sheriff's station. And I swear if you're trying to plague the dawn, think before you dive in murky waters with a megalodon.
DatPiff.com, the Mixtape Authority.
The Mixtape Authority. Alrighty then. Alright, so I'm gonna take it second verse. Well, okay, first verse was Royce the 5'9". All right, I'm gonna guess second verse. I thought second verse would have been Nick Grant, considering the fact that his name comes before in the feature, which makes me wonder, how do they actually decide who names come where? I thought it was based on like the verses, but obviously that was incorrect, because in second verse the dude said, "Leave it up to me and Nick." So obviously he's not Nick, unless he was talking in third person. So I'm assuming the second verse belonged to I'm gonna say Elzhi or Elzhi. And then the last verse was Nick Grant. So first and foremost, I want to say I love this beat. This beat was definitely dope. I think it's cool when artists are able to take these sample tracks, not any sample track, because all sample tracks ain't good sample tracks, but those old school classics, you know, those ones that gives off this like nostalgic vibes that just kind of makes you as a younger generation, you want to listen because of what you hear as far as verbally. But it makes the older generation be able to vibe to it as well, because it's reminding them of classics and tunes and things that they grew up on. So I think that right there is definitely dope. The beautiful thing about samples is that you're now expanding to like a whole nother genre, like not just a whole nother audience, like age wise. Like you're not just focused on one center point. You are now grasping 2 different individuals who come from like 2 different sides of the age spectrum and able to bring them together on one track, which I think is pretty dope. This one right here was definitely dope. I could not figure out where the sample was. If you know what the sample is, get in the comment section down below and let me know. I could not figure out, but I know I've heard it before, but I can't figure out exactly who's the original artist in the original song. You already know Royce the 5'9" came in. He killed it. Loved the vocals, the variations, the highs, the lows, all of the above. The flow, I feel like his flow is so immaculate that it literally, the way it glides over the beat. And I know, I feel like I'm being, y'all might think I'm being extra, but some people you can hear it, I swear, like y'all, some stuff you can just hear, which is like, nah, dude struggled in the studio getting that shit on beat. Like you could tell. Where I feel like anything Royce the 5'9" spits on, it literally like flows as if maybe, and this is possible because I've seen it done before. I remember my very first demo tape, this was done and I was just like in awe. So back in the day, before I obviously had money to like get beats and things like that, I was like 9 when I actually started. So I used to write a lot of songs within my journal or my notebook or whatever. So when it came time, like my mom finally decided to take my career seriously, she took me down to go basically do like a a demo tape. And we went down and we heard a bunch of tracks or whatever. And I was 9, I was stubborn at a very early age, very much so wanting creative control. And I did not want to change my rhyme scheme to go with any other beats that people had. So I was kind of bummed about that. And I met this dude who literally was like, you know what, go in there, spit it from top to bottom, however you got it, and then we're gonna go from there. And I literally witnessed this dude create a beat, like build it around the structure that I had with my song. And I just felt like it was super was immaculate to me. Like, I've never seen nothing like that done before. So that could have been the case here. Maybe that's why it goes so well and why it literally complements it in such a way, because it wasn't usually with the way things go these days. Like, you have some artists who's like way over here on the other side of the world writing a track and then get online and gets a beat from somebody who wrote this track, maybe like who like made this beat 6 or 7 years ago, who didn't even know you or knew you were going to get the beat. So there was no technical connection there. And then you get in the studio and you kind of struggle and fumble until you find your way on making it sound whole. Whereas if you do it the other way, it was literally made for that purpose. And I feel like that's how he sounds on everything he gets on. It literally flows with so much grace. It's like, bro, he wrote this and they built the beat around him. Like, that's how great this shit is. I feel like I keep messing his name up, so I'm just going to call him E. I feel like E definitely came in and held his own. Had a couple of punchlines over there that was definitely funny. Had me sitting there like, what? Like, you know, some shit that I wouldn't even think of. I love it when artists takes that. Especially in this day and age where I feel like so many lines are being recycled, like being reused. It's so like, bro, what y'all got? Like a sharing network on this shit? Like, didn't I just hear somebody else say that? So it's really dope when you hear artists take new approaches to things and just be original, you know what I mean? Nick Grant came in and definitely did the damn thing. I am not a huge sports fan, so forgive me, but I want to say Nick Grant is like some kind of, obviously I can't spell Google, so I want to say Nick Grant is some kind of athlete. Is that the dude who was dating Iggy? Why does that sound so familiar? Let me type in who dated Iggy. Basketball player. Obviously, you got to be very particular. Oh, Nick Young. Damn, I was off. Well, it was the Nick part, but definitely dope. I felt like Nick Grant definitely came in and did the Thug Thizzle. I love it. To me, where it seems to be an issue in this day and age, I feel like nowadays there's not whole songs that I like anymore. Maybe it's just me. Maybe y'all can relate. But I feel like they'll be like, especially when there's collaborations going on. It's like, oh, my favorite verse was like this dude verse. You know what I mean? But I'm going to ride with the rest because I like this dude verse and I got to hear the rest till I get there. But I really wasn't rocking with it. Whereas this right here, I feel like I could rock with every verse on here. Like, I like the styles and the variations, the emotion that was brought out. I love the flow, the technique, the pattern, the rhyme schemes, all of the above, like, throughout this song. This would literally be a song that I could be like, oh, I'll rock with the whole thing, which is, like I said, really rare these days when collaborations are linking up. Sometimes I'll be listening to a song like, bruh, can we just cut that shit out? Like, who mans is this? Like, why is he on the track? He just ruined the shit. Like, that shit is doo-doo. Because he wasn't equivalent to what I just heard, or he just wasn't equivalent to anybody else on the track. Whereas these individuals definitely, I feel like everybody brought their A game, so it was definitely, it complemented each other. It blended. It sounded like they could have been a part of the same playing circle. They were on the same playing field. And it wasn't like, oh, he the Jay-Z of the group, and then you got the little Fizz of the group. No disrespect to little Fizz, but y'all catch what I'm trying to do here, right? So yes, those are my 2 cents. Get in the comment section down below and let me know what your 2 cents are. Was you digging it? Was you not? Did you enjoy the flows, the variations? What about the way they complemented the track? Do you understand what I say when I say it sounds like every beat that Royce the 5'9" jumps on, it sounds like it was literally built around his verse, because that's how great they just go together and they flow. Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. You already know what it is. Until next time, guys. Peace out. I'm out of here.